Let's talk about dentistry, but not just anywhere. We're comparing how dentists work in two giants, China and the United States. Think of this as a friendly chat over coffee, where we explore everything from school debts to cultural quirks about smiles. Ready? Let's go! First off, becoming a dentist in the US is a marathon. You start with 4 years of college, usually studying something like biology or chemistry. Then comes dental school, another 4 years, where you're juggling textbooks and real patients. Oh, and getting into dental school, super competitive. You need top grades, a good score on the dental admission test, and to ace interviews. After all that, you're not done yet. To legally practice, you have to pass national and state exams. And if you want to specialize, like becoming an orthodontist or oral surgeon, add another 1 to 6 years of training. But here's the kicker. The average student debt for dentists in the US is over $300,000. That's why many graduates hustle to open private practice sits where the money is. Now let's hop over to China. Over there, dental education starts right after high school. Students take the Gaokao, China's infamous college entrance exam, and if they score well, they can dive straight into a 5-year dentistry program. Postgraduate options exist, but specialization isn't as common as in the US yet. Licensing involves a national exam. But here's the twist. Each province has its own rules, making it a bit of a puzzle. The upside. School is way cheaper. Public universities charge between 4,000 to 13,000 yuan a year, thanks to government subsidies. But starting salaries are lower too, especially in public hospitals. When it comes to daily work life, American dentists usually own or co-own their clinics. About 70% of them are entrepreneurs, which is pretty wild. Corporate chains are popping up, but folks debate whether they care more about profits than patients. Technology-wise, the US is a leader. Fancy tools like 3D printers for crowns and AI that spots cavities are common in cities. But here's a problem. Many Americans still skip dental visits because of cost, even with insurance. In China, the scene is split. Half of dentists work in public hospitals, dealing with crowded waiting rooms and lower pay. The other half are in private clinics, which are booming in cities like Shanghai and Beijing. Chains like AIER Dental are everywhere, catering to a middle class obsessed with cosmetic fixes like veneers and teeth whitening. But rural areas, it's a different story. Some villages have just one dentist for every 8,000 people, and equipment might be decades old. Yet, in big cities, clinics rival the US with high-tech gear. Oh, and get this. Chinese patients love a bargain. Haggling over the price of a filling isn't uncommon, which can catch foreign dentists off guard. Money talk time in the US. Dentists earn a lot, anywhere from $160,000 to $220,000 a year on average. Specialists can hit $400,000. But running a clinic is pricey. Staff salaries, equipment, and insurance eat up most of the income. And that student debt, nearly half of dentists regret how much they owe in China. Salaries are low, around 150,000 to 300,000 yuan per year. About $30,000 to $80,000 a year, but so are costs. Rent and staff are cheaper, though staying up to date with tech can strain budgets. Culturally, smiles mean different things. Americans are obsessed with perfect teeth, thanks to Hollywood and social media straight. White teeth aren't just healthy, they're a status symbol. Parents take kids to dentists early, and preventive care is big. In China, though, older generations often see dentists as a last resort. Think toothache, so bad I can't sleep visits. But young Chinese are changing that. Influencers on apps like Douyin, China's TikTok flaunt designer smiles, making braces and whitening trendy. Still, some traditions stick around, like using clove oil for pain instead of rushing to a clinic. What if a dentist wants to work abroad? Tough road. American dentists in China are rare, mostly found in fancy clinics catering to expats. Language barriers and licensing hurdles make it tricky. Chinese dentists dreaming of the US, they'd likely have to redo dental school or endure a grueling 2-year international program. Only a few hundred try yearly. Bottom line, licenses don't transfer, so switching countries means starting over. Looking ahead, both countries face similar challenges. Aging populations need more dental care. Burnout and stress are high among dentists in both places, and everyone's wrestling with how to make care affordable and accessible. But there's cool stuff happening too. The US is experimenting with AI for diagnostics, like Pearl's second opinion software. China's pushing its Healthy China 2030 plan to improve rural healthcare. And the startups are creating AI tools tailored to Asian teeth. So what's the takeaway? Dentistry isn't just about drills and fillings, it's a window into culture, economics, and what a society values. In the US, it's high-tech, high-cost, and hyper-individualistic. In China, it's a mix of rapid growth, urban glamour, and rural struggles. But whether you're in Boston or Beijing, one thing's universal. Everyone wants a smile they're proud to show off. Thanks for tuning into my story. On this channel, we're diving into the wild differences between China and America. Think daily hustle vs career path, what people actually earn vs where the money goes. You won't believe the comparisons I've got lined up. Hit that subscribe button and let's keep this party going. Next video is gonna blow your mind.